Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, so I hope all of you have completed week 2 also, like watching lectures at least and tried solving some questions. Okay,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay. So today's session will be, so as we have seen in the previous session, previous Tuesday session, it was solve this, right? Like I have shared some questions with you, and you have to just answer those questions. And while answering, we discuss some of the concepts. Today, what we'll do is we'll just try to solve all the questions which are there in your mind while solving the practice session questions or activity questions. So yeah, so just raise your hands and then I'll ask you which question is there from which assignment, and then we'll try to solve those questions. Okay. Okay. So first and okay, I'll go as I'm seeing on the screen. Radha has Radha after Radha, Sarah will be there, and then Jessica will be there. So Radha, can you please ask your question?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Hmm.
I had doubt in week 2 graded assignment question 6.
Week 2 graded assignment.
Graded assignment questions.
Okay. Okay. I'll just share my screen right now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. My screen visible, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Question grade assignment week 2.
Yeah, week.
So one more thing is before, so deadline is not over, right, for week 2
Yeah,
grade
yeah, yeah.
assignment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we'll not be discussing the solution, but if any
Yeah,
particular doubt is there, I'll uh, guide
I
you to the
just,
solution. Hmm.
like, sir, I get the question. I understood, but I'm not able to answer the question.
Question number which?
Question number 6, sir.
6. Mode of the given data is,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
So
sir.
I think this question number 6 is depending on this
Yeah,
table.
the table. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have to find the mode of this data, right? And
Yes, sir.
basically academy is what? Academy is a categorical variable, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
number of players is what? It is its
Uh,
frequency,
frequency.
right?
Yes, sir.
And there are how many total number of players?
200.
200 players are there. And if you see, so A plus B plus 50 plus D plus 75 is equals to what?
200.
200. So 75 plus 50, it comes out to be 125.
125.
So if you see, A plus B plus D
Okay.
is what?
175.
No, only 75, right?
Yes, sir.
So it all A plus B plus D will become what?
Uh,
It is equals to 75. But still we are
yes.
not able to set, since mode is what? Mode is the
The
repetitive.
highest frequency.
Yes, it is highest frequency, right? So you
Yes,
can
sir.
think about it now. So
Uh,
whether A is greater or that means small a is greater, B is greater, 50 is greater, D is greater, or 75 is greater.
Okay, so because actually we don't know the value of A, B, and D,
That
no,
is
so
okay. That's
it's
what I
kind of
told you the hint, right?
confusing.
So there are
Okay.
total 200 players,
Yeah.
and if you subtract 75 and 50 from it, so A plus B
Yeah.
plus D is equals to 75.
Yes,
So
sir.
whether A will become, so A, B, and D. If B and D are also zero, then A can become
Okay.
only 75, right? But A and B
Okay.
are not zero. You understand now?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
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 Thank you, sir.
Okay. So Sarah is there, right? Sarah.
Hi, good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to.
Okay, sir, I have a question or just a clarification for activity question 2.5.
2.5. Okay.
Yeah, question 3 and 4. Just a clarification.
Yeah, just no, we can discuss all activity questions and practice assignment questions except grade assignment. If you have particular doubt, I'll just guide you there, not answering maybe the correct answer. Okay, question number
3
3 and
and
4.
4.
Okay, so this is
So,
question number 3 is based on this figure. Okay.
yes.
So,
My clarification question was, sir, option number 3 also will be an answer, right? Because it's mentioned that the median of the data is Lenovo. Median is supposed to be the middle value, right? Once we
correct,
arrange the
correct.
ranges. So why isn't that an option?
Okay, so okay, let's see first of all what is the correct answer. Okay. Yeah. So now this question, right? Okay. So this is sales, Acer, Asus, HP, Lenovo, and Dell. And the answer is mode of the above data is HP and median is not defined for the variable. Okay. So this is first of all, if I wanted to tabulate this data, how will I tabulate this data? So one category will be, let's say, brand of the laptop, right?
Yes.
And those brands will be Acer, Asus, Lenovo, HP, and Dell. And I'll write their corresponding uh, frequencies or in terms of percentages, which is 8%, 12%, 15%, 25%, and sorry, sorry, 40%, right?
Yes.
So when will you define? Okay, what is mode first of all? Okay,
What is
first of all,
most frequent?
for categorical data, what which of the central tendency we can use? So mode among mode, median, and mean. So mean we cannot use, right?
Yes.
Mean is not defined for categorical data, definitely, right?
Yeah.
We can have only mode and median. Okay, what is mode?
The most frequent or
Value,
highest frequency.
right?
Yeah.
And what is median, or how to find the median?
The central value once
Central
arranged
value, right?
in.
So
Yeah.
when we arrange the data in ascending order or descending order, whichever is the central value is there, that will be my median, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So for making an order, like for ascending or descending order, uh, the variable should have ordinal property, right? Or ordinal scale of measurement. So here, how can I
Okay.
arrange this Acer, Asus, Lenovo, HP,
Got
and
it.
Dell in? We cannot, right? That's why median is not defined for this data, right?
Okay. Got it.
There is no order in the order present in the variable, and hence median is not defined, right? Okay.
So
Which is
that means
question number?
in question number 4, it will be defined because there is a
These grades are having
ordinal
the
scale.
order, right?
Yes.
Because A
Okay.
is, we know that grade A is higher than grade B, right?
Got it.
But I cannot
Okay.
say this Acer is higher than Lenovo.
Got it. Got it.
Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
thanks. After that, I'm sorry. Who was there? Jessica, yeah. Jessica, Pranjali, Mitali, and Aryan. That should be the order, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. First of all,
Sir,
Jessica.
yes, sir. When I go through frequently asked question of week 2,
Hmm.
I saw manipulation of y-axis and truncate graph. I don't
Truncated.
differentiate between two. Can you please give some example so that I
Okay,
can understand better?
okay. Where you found out that resources, huh? Sir?
Sir, from frequently asked question of week 2. Sir, it is there, yes.
So this is manipulated y-axis, right? Okay. This is an example of manipulated y-axis and truncated graph. Okay. So uh, will that be okay that if I'll use the same figure here, right?
Yes, sir, okay.
Okay. So if you see here, this is, first of all, I will tell about truncated graph. Truncated graph is nothing but missing baseline. Okay. So this is an error you do, or it is a type of misleading chart. Okay. So what you do is your y-axis start from, or it will not start from zero, right?
0.
So when it is not started from zero, that means it's missing baseline or truncated graph. So you can see what kind of error one can make is, since it is not started from zero, uh, what I'll see here is this height is too much than this Republican Party, right? So there is a chance that we will not be able to find exact sorry, actually my okay. So okay, first of all, missing baseline is, it is not, the y-axis is not started with zero, right? Okay. Now here manipulated y-axis, you can see here the scale between y-axis, it is from 0, 10, 10, then 20, right? So there is a gap of 10 units, right, between 10 and 20, then 20 and 30. So
Yes, sir.
here if you see, it is constant throughout. The gap between two lines here on y-axis, it is, or the gap between the scales on y-axis is constant. Here if you see here 0, 20, it started with 0, but it's 20, 40, 60, 80. 1 minute. This is one type of okay. There is this is not a correct example. I'll just give me a minute. I'll draw one figure.
Mayur, this is about the appearance of the graph.
Yeah,
The
that is
appearance of the graph, in that it looks
area
actual,
principle. It
but
is
in that
violating
it
area
is
principle.
yeah.
Uh, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
My voice is not good today. So just wait. This is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So let's say this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. So when I start, so when I do not have 0 on my axis, and it is, let's say it started with this, right? So this kind of chart, if it is there, is called missing baseline or
Manipulate baseline.
truncated graph. Okay. No, this is missing baseline or a truncated graph. Now,
But the starting point is not there, no? 0.
so that is truncated graph or missing baseline. So baseline is not there. That means it is not
Okay.
started with
Okay.
0. So that is the other name of missing baseline is truncated graph only. Okay. Now x and if x and y axis is there, let's say it is started with 0, then 10, then 20, and suddenly the gap becomes like this. Okay. So what has happened here?
Manipulation of y-axis.
Manipulated y.
This is called manipulation of y-axis or manipulated y-axis.
Yes, sir.
Why we are saying this manipulated axis and what error it can cause? So you can see from this, like, okay, or maybe you can see like this. Let's say, so visually what is happening here? Visually it is looking like there is no much gap between, let's say this is A and this is B. So I can say that there is no much gap between A and B, right? But actually if you see here, there is a gap of 30, right? But when we draw it properly, so let's say with scale of 10, then it should look like somewhat different, right? So let's say it will look like 0, then 10, 20, 30. So like that. So this gap will be it will look magnified, right, when I draw it properly. Because if I go with the same scale, then what will happen? The gap or the whatever figure it wanted to convey the message, it will show properly, and it is not going to give an error to the viewer, right? So that is a problem here. So manipulated y-axis is generally, when we are saying, is when the when the scales on the y-axis are not uniform, right? So the gap between two lines or two scales, it should be similar. So here that is not happening, and hence it is called manipulated y-axis. So there is this difference between missing baseline and manipulated axis. One more thing is, can I have missing baseline and truncated y-axis both on at the same time? Sorry, missing baseline and so suppose,
Yeah, that's the question I
Yes, sir.
asked. If both are missing, then which option? If
both you
there is
can
a question.
you can write both,
Yeah,
right?
both.
What is happening here now? So this is missing baseline,
Baseline is also missing,
right?
and
And
the
there
gap
is a
is not the.
there is a manipulation, because here initially the gap between these two scales or on y-axis is 10, then it
10.
was 10, and again it suddenly rises to 30, right? And here it is 40, here it is 30, and here it is 10. So the manipulation of y-axis happened here. So here both of the errors are there, or these are the misleading charts. So and the cause of error is both missing baseline as well as missing baseline, or is called as truncated graph, and also it is manipulated y-axis. Okay, I will show you one more example of it as let's say okay, what is the problem here? Is it missing baseline or is it manipulated y-axis?
No.
No, for
Nothing.
both of them.
Nothing, right?
Nothing of
Why
two.
it
Yes.
is not there? Because I have shown
Interval is 10.
these are the cuts I have used here, right? Or maybe I can use like this. Interval is same, and what this shows is there is a and when
Continuation. Now it is a continuation.
there is a continuation after this, and when we use this kind of graphs, when our data is mostly on the higher side. So let's say all the categories are having suppose data like this, and the numbers are like this 100 and 120. So it's not good to have that all the lines right here 5, or maybe okay, sorry, let's say 10 20, right? Because, yeah, this should be also same. 10 and 20 here is same, the gap is same here. But when I'm using this, that means any person who is who don't know what type of chart this is, but after seeing this these two lines, like these two slant lines, or maybe this kind of lines, the jigsaw lines, we understand that okay, so we are directly jumping from this to this. This will show me the the scale on the y-axis. That means this gap is similar, so it should be 10 throughout, and I can see that okay, this is not misleading to me, right? I understand that okay, since my data was having all the numbers which are on the higher side, it is not good to, since I'm starting with 0, I cannot start from 100 directly, so I need to start with 0. But there is no point with having this kind of numbers in between, because it will unnecessarily extend my chart to some bigger chart, or if I don't have the space, I need to use that space, and to use that space I use these two slant lines, or uh, this exact line, and this is not a misleading chart, right?
So do we have any name for this?
Not a name, but some term is there. Maybe you can see in the question itself. I'm not sorry. If you see some practice and questions, maybe any noise is coming from my side, any song or something.
Yes, sir. Some
Yes,
background.
sir. Something.
Is
Sir,
it
I
better now?
have a doubt in the current thing that you covered. Like, can I proceed with it?
Which one?
The current graph that you explained, right? The truncated one. So I have a similar doubt. Like, can you open 2.4, question number 3, or
Which
question
one?
number 4?
Sorry.
Activity 2.4, question number 4.
Okay. One more point here I wanted to tell you. I don't know you guys know it or not. The practice assignment questions, if you refresh, right, they will come like whenever you refresh, the 5 new questions will be coming. You know about it or not?
Yeah, we know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there are limited questions, maybe 20 to 25, but you have to refresh it again and again. Okay. Which question? Sorry.
4, sir.
2.4.
4, question 4.
Question number 4. Okay. Okay. This is what I wanted to tell you. There is no actually particular name to it, but s- okay.
Question
But
4, sir, you're at 5.
this should be a misleading graph, sir.
No, this is not a misleading graph, right? Because I know that it is having breaks here, so that I understand that this is a continuous data, and after some point again it is why we are having breaks here, because suppose if I go with this kind of scale 0, 5, 10, 20, 20 10, 15, 20, so it is unnecessarily I have to add all these numbers here, which is not
Yeah, this would
objective,
be
right?
very long.
Because the
Yeah.
minimum number here it is started from 50, so I cannot directly jump from 0 to 50, right? That scale I cannot use. So this is a better option to do that. So using kind of breaks in between the y-axis, we can achieve this. Okay. Okay. Question number 4. Okay. What is the problem here? It is not
Sir,
started with 0.
I understand the missing baseline, but then how is the y-axis not manipulated? Like there is no break line in the y-axis because it doesn't start from 0 and it
Right.
directly starts at 30.
Right. Okay. But the scale between this, right? This is what? How much it is? It is uniform, right? Throughout.
It's in 5, but then from the baseline, like there is the missing baseline. From 0,
Okay.
they should insert that break line, right? To show that from 0, there is a skip of numbers till 30 and it starts again at 30.
Then it is not going to have misleading chart itself, right? Then I
But
do
then
not
the option was like only missing baseline was the correct answer. Like it did not opt for a manipulated y-axis.
okay. So you're saying it's both. It is giving us both, huh?
No, sir, it has only missing baseline is the correct
Yeah,
answer.
correct. That's it. Right? It is not manipulated by axis, right? I have the uniform scale throughout, right? 30, 35, 35 to 40. But okay, this scale is not there, but it's 0 also is not there, right?
Yes,
I
sir.
directly started from 30. So it is only missing baseline, not manipulated y axis. For
Okay.
manipulated y axis, I should start from 0 at least. I should start from 0 and I do not have any breaks in between, and I should have the different scales over the y-axis. That is manipulated y-axis. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Who else is there after that? Pranjali or okay. I'm seeing Pranjali here. Or okay, Pranjali, you can go.
My doubt is in practice assignment 2.2.
Sorry. Practice assignment 2.2. Okay. I don't think the same question. Okay. Question number
4. I want to
4.
know like how the last option is the right one. Like size S jersey if it is
Hmm.
a median of the size
Hmm.
of the.
Okay, so a contract for sports jerseys of 45 players in the team is being given to a vendor. All the players except two give their preferred size from among the categories XL, L, M, and S. Two players A and B do not know which size will fit them. Assume the data is unimodal. Okay, unimodal is there. That is important thing to note. What is unimodal? Only one mode is there in the data, right? Okay, so we have just numbers for 43 players, right? If a player A knows that the most of the players have similar physique to him, which jersey can he order? What does that mean?
Whatever the mode is,
Huh.
the player A has the same size.
Same jersey, right? Okay. Then, okay, option A is size M jersey if it is the mode of the size of the jersey, size S jersey if it is the mode of the size of the jerseys, and M if the median of the size of jerseys, and size S if it is median. Okay, fine. So here first of all, we will have mode and median both for this kind of data, right? Because we have the specific order here, right? You agreed with this?
Yeah.
S, M, L, and XL, right? Okay, we will have 45 players. Among that, these two players, we do not know the jersey size for them. Okay. So let's say when I wanted to arrange the jersey sizes, I will start like this, right? And then it will come M, and then it will have L, XL, like this, right? Okay. Now, now if I know that S is the S is what? S is my mode, right? What does that mean? It is most frequent value of this data set. So out of this total 45 persons, how many can have this S size jersey if it is a mode? It should have
A lot of
if
cases
More
in
than
that.
half?
yeah, a lot of cases will be there, right? All the numbers will be there, but what will be the minimum number?
Didn't get it.
23, I think.
More than the second highest.
So first of all, think about this 43 players, right? Right. So let's say it is 43. What does that mean is, and okay, and it is also the median of the jerseys, right? Okay. First of all, can you tell me what will be the median here? Which number will be median out of
22.
45?
20,
22 or 23. But
22
it's uni
and
model, so
Between.
between is not possible, right? Here, this is a
23.
categorical data.
Yeah, both 22 and 23.
22nd
I
or
think.
23rd.
The 23.
20.
So
Median is not possible here.
why? Median is possible.
Here for
Median is
43, it will
definitely
be
possible.
22.
22 would be the median. 22 would be the median.
22 will be the median.
23.
No, 22.
Okay.
Sir, it's
one
odd number, right?
See, okay, there are this 43. If 43 are there, then it will be what? 22, right?
22.
And 45 are there then?
23.
23.
Right. This is correct, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
21,
Yes, sir.
21 people from one side and 21 at the other side, right? Okay. Now let's suppose I'll talk about only 43 first. So what does that mean? I have all S jersey sizes until what? Let's say this is
22nd position then.
This is 22nd position, right? After that, it will start with M, right? I don't know how many M's are there, but whatever M's are there, that is there. So, and after that, it will be having L and it will have XL. So suppose I know that this is the median data, median of the jerseys numbers, and as well as it is a mode, right? What so to have this kind of jersey number as mode, how many observation we should have to get S as mode in 45 total number of 45 people? When it is having 23,
So 22 would be the median, so S size.
23, 45, 23.
23 will be mode also and median also, right? Because let's say all are medium also, right? After this number, or if all are medians, right? Out of this 45 people, if all are median size jerseys are there, still this S will be having, this is mode as well as it is median, right?
Yes,
Are you understanding this point?
Yeah, sir, I got it. I was
Everyone?
just trying to take different cases, but when I take 22 as a
No, because I know that S is median size jersey, that means my median should go until what point? It should be at least 22, right? Or let's say if I include A, that means it is 23. And if others are having jersey sizes as M also, like all M's, how many M's should be there? 22 only, right? Because total I have 45 players. Correct? So S is, if S is median, then S is also mode.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
And
got it.
this other 22, they can have medium, they can have
Or
large,
any other size as well.
but they cannot exceed this number, right?
Yeah.
Definitely not. And and if they are not able to, if any, let's say all 22 players are wearing L size jersey, then still it is not a mode. If all 22 players, remaining 22 players wear XL size jersey, still it is not a mode, right? And any other combination, if you take, some are medium, some are large, some are XL, then also the mode will not be possible. So if I know this is median, small size jersey is median, then definitely it will be a mode of this data set. You're understanding my point?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why the size is jersey, if it is the median of the size of jerseys, right?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Should be a correct answer.
Yeah.
So, but then there is a possibility of the middle, I mean, like the medium size also coming at 22, right?
Medium size at coming at 22.
Yeah, because if you take median as the mode,
median is
like,
different, right?
I mean, like the medium size as the mode, like I feel like all 4 options are right. Why is not the third one selected?
Size M jersey, if the median of the, okay, if it is the median of the jerseys. Okay, let's say, okay, A and B is okay for you, right?
Yes, sir, I got that
No
point.
confusion,
And
right?
even the 4 is fine, sir. Like if you
Now it's
take
4.
the first case, like if you
First.
take medium jersey is the mode of the jerseys.
Okay.
Why is medium jersey not a median?
We'll take the example, right? We will, so let's say M is my median size jersey, right? Okay.
It need not to be mode.
Yeah, so that we have to prove, right?
Yes.
We have to at least justify why it is not mode. Suppose all are S until what point? Let's say 21, right? Or 22.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and this is M, and it started from M, and my M should be what? Mode of the jersey, right?
Yes, sir.
Then all the remaining players should wear what?
Medium size.
Medium size jerseys. But let's say in 45 people, this is considering what? 45 people, right? Okay. So the remaining 23 are having what? Medium size jerseys. Okay. So what is the question? Sorry. If player A knows that most of the players have similar physique, which jersey can he order? Size M jersey if it is the median of the size of jerseys. But again, okay, there is one problem here. Yes. Do we know that all the players, all the remaining 23 players, they will wear only medium size of jerseys, not large and not XL? Right?
Yes, sir.
In this case, I am sure about it, right? Because if this is S size jersey, I'm clearly sure that all the initial players are having S size of jersey, and remaining player can have M, L, and XL. But here there is no confirmation that all these 23 players are having what?
Same M. Like there is a probability of XL and L coming in.
Right. So I think that is the explanation behind that. But let's see.
Basically, it will depend on the order because S is coming first, so till the midpoint S will be the.
That is possibility. That is possible, right? Okay, I will see the explanation and it. Sorry. But both are correct only, right?
No, sir.
What is the problem?
Sir, since if S is median, that means whatever the size is coming before 22, it will also be S because they are arranged in
yes, ascending order.
Sir? while only if 20-second jersey player is M, then it will become median, but it won't be mode. We are actually looking for mode now.
Correct, correct. We are looking for more. And when it comes to that, that's what, like, remaining players should also have that all the medium sized jerseys, right? Then only it will be correct. I think that is a explanation for it. But
Others also will have
yeah,
mode.
L and XL, there is possibility, because we are saying that the other players can have XL, L, M, and S. So it cannot be mode if it is medium. But yeah.
So, but then there is this one case, right? What if you make medium size jersey as the mode, where the size S jersey, that is the small size jersey, is less than the medium size jersey, whereas like say like around 10 people have only size S. So your mode will be like maximized, right? Your medium size will be the maximum. So in that case, when you say 22 people have a particular size of S, you are assuming that the 22 people have only S. But then if that is not the case, what if only 10 people have S? So your 22nd player will still have medium sized jersey, right? So in that case, the third
No,
option goes.
sir, if you take first 5 players are S, and rest up to 21, they are M, and from 22 to let's say 10 players will be L, and rest will be XL. This wise, like this, M will be mode, but median will be L.
But why? Why can't you take M till 23, 24?
Exactly.
No,
that
The
is the
possibility,
question.
right? That
no,
is
we
the
can take. We can take.
possibilities, no, sir.
Possibilities are multiple possibilities, but we are only talking about M and S.
Oh, one minute. Let me think about it once.
So all the 4 options can be right? Because everything is based on assumption.
No, the fourth option, right? When I say if it is median, then this definitely will be the mode, right? There is no second thought to it, right? If I'm saying it is a
That
median,
I agreed, sir. That is
right?
fine. But then if you
Because
take
there
medium
are
as
no
the
other
mode,
cases. When I say S as median, then there is no second thought to it. But when I say median as the uh, medium size as the median, then in that case we'll have a lot of other cases also, right? Where I can say only that M is 23rd point, like it will start from 23, or it can start from, as you say, from the 10th player onwards to, let's say, 40th player. Then it will be mode also and median also. So I think, see, yeah, but if you wanted to say that we can take all the cases and multiple cases are correct, then the option C is also correct. But I think option A, if you see size M jersey, if it is the mode of the size of the jerseys, that is definitely correct, right? One was
yes, sir.
definitely correct. If I say then A, B, and C, when I have one this condition, right? If it is median of the size of jerseys, that means on that condition, that is definitely correct. But option C, when I had median of the size of jerseys equals to medium, then that option is not definitely correct. I think that is only possible, solution to this, that why that is incorrect. Otherwise, with the cases you are saying, it should be correct, right? Because we can have mode as medium size jersey as well as median also. That
So
is not.
you're taking like first 2 options, and then based on the first 2 option, you're going for the 4th option.
No, it's not like that. What I'm saying is, first option is directly or definitely it is correct, right? If it is
I
mode
got
of
it,
this.
sir. Sir, like take the second option, and then you're going with the 4th option. Like that.
No, don't what I'm saying, don't join those options, but I'm saying that option A is size M jersey. If it is mode, then the player A will directly go for medium size, right? Size S, then if it is mode, then there is no second thought to it, we can directly go for size S jersey. When I go to option D, and we have one condition over there, that size S jersey is the median size of the jerseys. But when it is median, that means it is definitely a mode of the jerseys, right? Because we have started with S. We do not have other case, right? Can we have other cases where I can say even if size S jersey is median, it cannot be mode?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Likewise, if I have for option C, right, if I have M as median, we can have multiple cases where I can show that it cannot be a mode in that case, right? But when I say if size S is median, then definitely it is mode, right? There is no other case to.
Yes, sir. Got it. Okay. Yeah.
But
Yes,
for
sir.
option C, we have multiple cases to prove that even if medium size M is median, it cannot be mode. This is kind of English statement class. So
Okay,
you
got it.
understand right? Why?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Otherwise, it is correct. It's not like because we have a lot of cases where size M, even though it is median, it can be mode. But not all the cases, right? I cannot definitely say that when size M is a median, that definitely will be mode. But when I say size S is median, then definitely it will be mode.
Yes, sir. Got it. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so next one is now, yeah, Mitali is there, right? Or Harsh?
Yes.
Harsh. Okay, any one of you. Yeah, yes. Because
Yes,
I
sir.
think names are changing from here. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Sir, I have a doubt in practice assignment 2.1, question number 2.
Okay, these questions, as I told you, that it can change, right? For practice assignment 2.1, you have to specify what is. What is the question? These questions can change when I refresh.
Sir, the
Okay,
question is the
sorry.
expenditure of a company, like
Okay.
shipping and all that.
Okay, yes. Just give me a minute. I'll just have water. Yes. This is a question number. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Give me 2 minutes. I'll just come back.
Okay, sir.
Guys, can anyone help me to calculate that how to do the reverse calculation for pie chart?
Pardon? Once again.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the question?
In pie chart, how to do the reverse calculation? If in case in pie chart is that a degree available means angle of degree available means we can able to that reverse. But in percentage wise, how to do that reverse calculation? Graded assignment question.
Yeah, that question will only like sir solve now.
Divided by 100. Divided by 100.
Okay, if for example graded assignment second question it's available. In that if 35% of physics means it's divided by 100.35 it will come.
35 by 100 into total.
Yeah.
Okay, total also it's coming 100%.
Yeah, 35 by 100 into total.
0.35 it will come.
Yeah.
Okay, then how to calculate that for the
total? What in total?
What is total is 100%.
No,
okay.
No.
Total value.
Number.
Total what's total number?
No, it's not given any numbers. Can you see that graded assignment second question? There is no number, only percentage only available. In total percentage, it's coming 100%.
Then firstly convert into number. Firstly convert into number, and then
total 500 marks.
Is given.
No. Actually, total 5 subjects and 500 marks.
Yeah, then that's given 500 mark is our total.
Okay.
Then
what need to do?
Just according to the
see, actually it's very simple. Okay, how much percent you have, you divide like 35 by 100 into the total marks at 500, you get the mark of the individual subject. It's very simple.
Just like that you find percentage. Just like that you find percentage, the number often divided by total into 100.
No. Can you work out in 35% physics available? If 35
Yes.
divided by 500 means it will
Huh?
come 0.07. It's
No,
coming.
no, no. Sorry. See,
Question number.
one
Okay.
minute.
Wait,
One minute.
wait,
Okay, you're
wait.
getting confused. 1 minute. I'll give you a
Graded
simple
assignment question number.
Graded assignment second question. Two.
Wait. All of you wait, please.
175. 170.
If
Okay,
the
all of
exam
you
for
please
total
mute.
500 marks, then what is the
I will
aggregate
tell you.
distribution of marks in a physics, math,
See, 1
Can
minute.
you-
Wait.
bio?
Wait. See, 300.
Okay, so when I'm speaking, just wait. Okay. Okay, so I think the question number 4 we are discussing, right? This question. Who asked this question?
Sir, me, sir.
Harsh. Okay, Harsh. So this is the expenditure for the month of October of a manufacturing company is shown in figure like this. If 50,000 rupees was spent on shipping, then what is the total expenditure of the October month? So what is the problem here? You are not able to calculate the answer, is it?
Yes, sir. Like, how to convert it?
Okay. So total of this 100% is there, right? Right. All
Yes, sir.
workers, raw materials, warehouse, shipping, and others. It will become 100%. This 50,000 was spent on shipping. So shipping is how much? It is 5% of
5%.
the total expenditure, right? So
Yeah.
suppose let's say X is my total expenditure, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm saying that out of this, I will spend 5% on
Shipping.
shipping, right? So that means how much I'm spending on shipping? X into, right? If
Yes,
X is
sir.
my total expenditure, right? So X into, or let's say Y is my, so Y into 5% is equals to how much? 50,000, right?
50. Yeah, y is into again.
5% is basically 50,000. Then 100% is equals to how much, right?
1 lakh.
This is my problem, right? So if I do
Yes.
cross multiplication, it should come like Y into 5 is equals to 100 into 50,000, right? I will just same as of this, correct? So it should be correct. So that should be your
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I got it.
right.
Yes, sir.
You can cross check actually. So if I have this 10 lakh rupees and of 5% I'm if I'm spending on shipping, we'll get 1,000, right? Correct?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Next. Okay, Mitali is there. Mitali, you
Yes,
wanted to
sir.
question number?
Sir, I have doubt in practice assignment 2.2, question number 6.
Okay, I think we have discussed that one, right?
No, sir. So we have discussed question number 4.
Okay, but 5, 6 are I think based on the same information, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Players A and B have identified their preferred jersey sizes based on the information on the data from questions 4 and 5, and their preferences have been added to the existing data set. What can be what can be said about the mode of the new data set? Okay. So here you see all 3 options were correct, right? Here the 43 joint jerseys are in the anchoring order. If player B knows that his jersey size is approximately equal to jersey size of the player. Okay, which jersey should, in this case, which will be the correct answer?
So last 2.
If it is median, and if it is median. Okay. Player A and B have identified their preferred jersey sizes based on the information on the data from questions 4 and 5, and their preferences have been added to the existing data set. What can be said? Okay. So the mode does not change. Okay. A will have what kind of jersey size and B will have what kind of jersey size. That is important, right? So okay. If player A knows that most of the players have a similar physique. So can you tell me what will be my what will be my data set after question number 4th and 5th? If you are correctly identifies these steps, what can be my data set?
So, data set, so like size S, it will be the mode means 23 will be for size S.
And A will have what? A will order only that data size which is a mode, right? Right? And B will take that data size, that shirt size which is median. That is important thing, right? So let's say S is my mode, and then what? And also S is my median of the size of the jerseys. Then what will happen? Then my data set would look like somewhat this, right? So we'll talk about first 43 players, right? And S is my mode. Okay, S is mode.
Yes.
Then this will be definitely which number? 22, right? Among 43.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Then A will take which jersey size?
Sir,
S1.
S.
We'll add that S into here. So it will become 23, right? And okay.
Sir, background noise.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I cannot do anything with it. I don't know. This one.
That's okay, sir. I think it's not too much disturbing.
Okay,
I think,
because I think in GMIT,
your
right?
voice is
not too much,
much
sir.
louder
You
than.
can talk, sir. It is not too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still, I'll check whether because in GMITs, right? GMITs we have that option to cancel the background noise. I'm not sure about Zoom actually. Okay, let's start. I cannot. Yeah, this. Okay, fine. So where we are. So I know that A will take what? Jersey size which is mode, and B will prefer the jersey size which is median, right? From 4th and 5th question, we are able to understand that. So suppose if S is my median, right? Right? Or how can I explain this to you?
So this question has a logic, or we have to assume the options, then we have to
Yeah. So the
start
question is,
arranging the logic in our mind.
no. So let's say because from the 4th question it is said that A will take which size jersey mode, and B will be having median size of jersey, right? Okay, this is correct, right?
Sir,
Is clear?
I have not understood the question only, sir.
Okay,
It has
so the
4
thing.
sub questions. And,
So
this is very
question number 4. So here question number 4 is if a player A knows that most of the players have similar physics, that means A will prefer which jersey, which is mode of the jerseys, right?
correct.
And
it can be median also.
that is okay. That is different part. But only question, if I read, what does that imply is A will prefer
Mode.
right?
Correct.
And about question number 5, it is saying that
22nd rank is nearby 22nd, then it will be median.
Median, right? So from question number 4, it is clear that A will prefer mode and B will prefer median, right?
Median.
So that is their preferred sizes. But after taking that jerseys, it can be median also, right? So the same jerseys can be median also. That is a different part. But first of all, right now I know that A will prefer for mode and B will go for median jersey size. Now, among these 43 people, what will be and okay, and then we'll have to go to the options. The mode does not change. The mode is not necessarily equal to the jersey size of player A. Okay. Okay. Now then we have to think the cases. Let's say B will go for, let's say, median of the jerseys. So among these 43, which will be my median jersey?
22.
22nd, right? Right. Correct? Is okay?
Yes,
Is
sir.
okay? So let's assume that it is S. Okay. It's so if it is 22nd is S, then the others can be anything, right? So other, how many players are there? Total of total, let's say there are 43 players. Okay. So I know that the S is median, right? But when S is median, that means S is what? Mode also, right? In this 43 people.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. So that means my mode in this case, mode is S and median is also S. Right? Okay. So much of silence. What is it? Is it correct or not?
Yes,
Sir, is that not required?
Yes, sir.
See, these questions won't be there in question paper. Okay, this is just to understand how we can think about the data set. So don't worry.
Then what type of questions will be there in our question paper?
It will be like normal one only. It's not like this kind of questions won't be
Sir,
there.
can you explain cumulative frequency?
No, I will explain. First of all, we'll finish this and then we'll go. Okay, those who are understanding, it's fine. If you are not able to understand it, so that is also, it's not a big issue. But this, what I am trying to say, you just think about it. Okay, so suppose if S is my median size jersey, then it can also be a mode, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So when it is median, that means B will go for which size? S, right? Right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes.
And again, if it is mode, then A will also go for S.
Yes, right.
Okay. So if I add this SS here, then what will be my data set look like? So 22nd is also S, 23 is also S, and 24 is also S, right? Remaining can be anything, but at least I understand that now when S is my mode and median, and then I'll add these two data points here, and this is 45, right? Previously it was 43, now it is 45 after adding A and B. Correct? This okay? So this was my old data set. This is my new data set. For my old data set, my mode was S and median was S. Now tell me, for my new data set, what is my mode?
S also.
Mode is also again S, right?
Yeah.
why mode is this? Because there are out of 45, if there are 24 people who are having S, then definitely it is mode, right? No other number can exceed 24 now, right? I'm a 45, so then it is definitely mode. And also it is what? Median, right? Because this 23rd entry is S. Is okay. So in this case, right? So this case 1 is there. So for this case, my mode and median both do not change. We'll take one more example where, let's say, sorry, this is 43rd player. This is my old data set. This is case 2. Okay, in this case, my median is what? Let's say this is
22.
22.
22.
Okay,
Yeah.
22 is medium. Okay. Can you tell me what is what we will prefer now? Medium, right? Because we will go
yes,
for
sir.
medium size jersey, so we will prefer M. And what about A? So currently in this case, in this scenario, I do not know whether M is mode or S is mode, right? Because S are, let's say S are here until here, they're still 21, and if M are more than 21, and it is possible, right? If these are 21, then M can also be 22, right? So this case also is possible, and there will be multiple cases where I can or maybe SS are until here, and then medians will start, right? So all these possibilities are there, but I just wanted one possibility where I can reject whatever claim I'm doing, right? So let's say S is here, this is 21, and suppose this S is my what mode. If I'm assuming that this is mode and this is
Median.
So now with this data set, I can have mode as S here, right? So A will go for S and B will go for M. And if I add these two guys into this existing data set, what will happen? I will have S as S will go up to what? 22, right? Right? And M will go from here. It will have 45. So in this case, what is my median?
23.
It will be median. And what will be my mode?
22.
Mode again will be right S. Because here if it is not mode, M is not mode, then this will not change. Okay. So we'll think about one more scenario as, let's say S is not my mode. My mode is, I'm saying mode is M, and median is also M. So it's median will start from here and it will go somewhere, and I don't know. So let's say here it's 43, and now I'm saying that this is 22nd observation where this is medium. Okay, and I'm saying that mode is also M and medium is M. In this case, A will prefer which jersey size? A will go for
M.
M, and B will go for
M.
M. And if I add these two M's here, what will happen? So if I add, and it will go up to 45. Then in the new data set, what will be my mode? M, right? And median?
M.
M. So what we are seeing here, whatever mode and median is there, even if these two guys are doing having their own choices, after adding these two sizes into this existing data set, our median and mode are not changing, right? It's correct.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yes, sir.
So we'll see the answer. If you can try for other cases too, and try to see that whether we are able to reject what we are saying. So if I'm not wrong, then question number what? It was 6, right? The mode does not.
Yes.
And the other statement is correct. The mode is not necessarily equal to the jersey size of B, right? That is also correct. So where we have seen that, in this case, I think we have seen that, right? The first case is clear, right? First case. Mode was S, right? And it is not necessarily equal to the jersey size of B, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
So with these both statements are correct, that my mode is not changing anywhere. And even though if I'm adding, because see, mode is most frequent value, right? And player A is always preferring for what? Mode. So if something is already mode, and if you are adding one more thing, and the other player is whatever he will choose, it will not change the mode, right? Definitely it is not going to change the mode, because we are adding only one more possibility here. If you are understanding what I'm saying, then it will be
Oh,
easy,
yes, sir. Got it
right?
now.
We need not to actually go for cases, but it's understood, right? Because if something is already mode and you are adding one more thing to it and another thing to whatever existing data set, so it can go for the mode cannot change. Definitely mode cannot change, right? Okay. But okay, it's okay if you don't understand also, that's not a problem, but try to find out the cases and maybe you can able to understand better. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have one more doubt. Sir, I have doubt in question number 9 from same practice assignment. So,
Okay.
Sir, in this option B and option D, so both look same, but so option B is correct and option D is not correct. Why?
Option B and which one? B and
D, sir, D.
It looks same, huh? Bengali, Hindi,
Yes.
others, Marathi, Telugu, Tamil, Gujarati. Okay. And option B is no. This what is the highest percentage here? Hindi, right? Hindi is having 43%, right? And after that,
Okay, so means we have to refer to this chat and then we have to compare
definitely
it.
right.
Okay,
I
sorry.
think it is written 8, 9, and 10, right?
Yes, sir. Now I got it. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, Aryan. So once your doubt is clear, you can. Yeah, thanks. Aryan.
Sir, I have cleared my doubt. I have same doubt in the question.
Okay, fine.
Sir, I have a minor doubt. Can I ask?
Yes, please.
Sir, I have doubt in graded assignment week 1.
Week 1, okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. Actually, I'm having some throat pain, so.
No issues. The question 4.
No. Week 1, right?
Hello, audio check.
Okay, yeah. So
You there,
question
sir?
number which?
Question 4.
4. Okay, 4.
Yes, sir. Sir, I want to ask second option. Sir, rice is a case is here or not?
Rice is not case.
Not
Sir, I
a
have a same question. I do have a.
Okay, why rice is not a case is we are not actually
sir,
for
because
rice.
it's repeating. Sir, it
Yeah,
must be unique.
unique, right? This is
Thank.
not actually taking that into the so it's one thing it's repeating, and another thing is we are not actually for this type of crop we are not uh, collecting this information, right? So and the most important part is it is not unique. So I think in the previous session I have explained about it. So the
Yes, sir.
you know
If there are only one rice.
Thank you, sir.
okay, it should be unique.
Same question. So an amount of fertilizer, it's a variable, right?
Amount, yes, it is variable. See, amount of fertilizer is the name of a column, and you can see it is changing, right? 200 to 400, 400 to 300, 300 to 260, 260 to 320. So it's a
Yes.
variable.
Sir, what about the second question?
Sir, in this I have manure. I have same manure is a case.
Which one? Manure.
Second question.
Yeah, manure is a case because for
I think
manure,
fertilizers are case.
fertilizers is a variable.
Is a variable.
Cases are nitrogen is a case, phosphorus is a case, manure is a case, compost is a case, and potassium is a case. So I can say that for manure is a organic type of fertilizer. It can be used for areas like area of field like 1.5 acres of field. Okay, and for what type of crop it is used, it can be used for potato, and the amount of fertilizer required is around 300. So for manure, I'm able to collect all this other
Sir,
variables.
it means all the answers are right?
All the answers
Because,
means?
no, it means a rice is a case, manure is a case, and
No. Rice is not a
Rice
case.
is not a case.
Only nitrogen is a case, phosphorus is a case, manure is a case.
Sir,
Compost
what
is a
if we have only one rice in the type of crop
still it
row?
is not a case.
Still.
Because
Yeah.
for what variable I'm going to collect the data for other variables. Like for example, I know that okay, for nitrogen as a fertilizer, I'm describing other variables, right? So nitrogen fertilizer is an inorganic fertilizer. It can be used for rice, and for 1 acre of field, I should use 200 kg of nitrogen. If I'm able to say about nitrogen, that means I have collected the data for nitrogen fertilizer, right?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Now get it.
Sir, what about the second question, sir?
Second question, the report given by the, okay, so the first of all, the education minister wants to know the status of campus placements of BTech students in different engineering institutes of India, and analyst did a survey on the random selected 4 IITs and analyze the status of campus placement. Okay. So the report given by analyst based on what? Okay, what is the population here?
All the students of IITs.
No, all the students of BTech, all BTech students,
IITs
right?
pursuing
Not
BTech, yeah.
IITs.
Students of all India.
All India. Okay.
Including NITs.
All
Sir, all the engineering
institutes
students.
where BTech students are there. And what is sample here?
Only 4 IITs.
4 randomly selected IITs.
Right. This is a good. It's not a good sample, right? Because it is only have
Yes.
considered only the students from IITs. Okay. Now the report given by an analyst based on the analysis done on the sample, right, which is the 4 random selected IITs. Okay, what the statement is, the campus placement of BTech student is 95% in different engineering institutes. So based on this sample, the analyst wants to tell about what all about all engineering institute students, right? So that means based on the sample we are inferring about whole population. So what kind of study it is? Inferential, right? So option B should be correct option.
Mayur sir, can you again differentiate between descriptive and inferential.
Yeah, okay. So descriptive is what? When I say, okay, let's say I have data of 4 IITs here. In this case only, I'll try to say. So let's say I have the data of placements from 4 IITs. And if I say that the average salary in 4 IITs is equals to, let's say, 10 lakh rupees. Okay. If I say
Right.
this, and if I say that, what did I do here? This was my sample, and I just calculated all the salaries, and based on that I just did the average, which is the true average, right? Which is not an inference, or which is not a prediction about anything, correct?
Correct. This is true because we were targeting 4 IIT and we got the average of the 4
Yeah.
IIT.
So I have all the data, all of this data, and based on this data, I'm talking about only that sample right here, or only about that data itself, right? Or I can say that the maximum salary in these 4 IITs is, let's say, 25 lakhs, right? Or I can say the median salary is around 12 lakhs. So what I'm doing here is I'm just describing the data which is already there, right? But when I say based on this data, based on the placement data of this IITs, I'll say that the average salary of all the engineering institutes.
நான் இப்போ கூட காசு வச்சு சண்டையே போடல.
Okay, sorry. So
sir, why? Excuse me, sir. Sir, from in question number 1, why the option D is not correct? The sample consists of 4 randomly selected IITs of India.
4 is correct.
4 is correct. No? Option D is correct.
Oh, option. I think Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah. So where was I? So when I say that based on this data, that of four engineering institutes data, that I say that the average salary of all the engineers, or maybe you can say the average salary in engineering institutes of India is equals to, let's say, 7 lakhs. When I say based on this samples data, then what I'm doing is I'm inferring about, or I'm predicting about the whole population based on the sample. That is my inferential statistics.
Correct. So we are assuming on the basis of the sample we have collected, and we are concluding the complete Indian population.
Correct.
So that is prediction. So it's inferential.
Correct. One more thing is the descriptive statistics can be applied for sample as well as population, right? But inferential statistics is only done on sample only, because in that case I do not know any or I do not have the information about whole population, and when I do not have the information about whole population or data about whole population, what we do is, based on the sample collected, we'll try to predict, or we'll try to conclude, or we'll try to infer about entire population based on the sample. So that is the inferential statistics. So why I'm saying that the population also can have descriptive statistics is, okay, one more example of it is, let's say you have all the data of all the placements in Engineering Institute of India. It is possible, right? I can collect all the information about, or data about, all the engineering institutes of India, and based on that data I can say that the average salary of all engineering institutes equals to 200 so let's say 10 lakh rupees. So what I did here, I have all the data of all population, and based on that data I'm saying that this is the average salary, or I can say what is the median salary, what is the maximum salary about the population. So if you have all the data of population, I can do descriptive statistics on that. If I have sample, I can do descriptive statistics on that. But if I have only sample and I do not have the data of population, and I'm just based on the sample I'm trying to conclude about the population, that will be my inferential statistics.
Correct. Thank you so much, sir. Understood.
Okay.
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, may you please discuss this question number 6 of this graded assignment 1?
Question number?
Sir, also the last one.
Question number 6, sir.
What kind of variables area of field? What you tell me?
Sir, I think it's numerical.
Correct.
Also continuous.
Continuous also.
Yes,
Also
sir.
be discrete.
Okay, so it is continuous and numerical. That is the correct answer.
Sir, numerical because sir, it can be measured in ratio scale, not in interval scale, right?
No. Numerical will have interval also and ratio also. But why it is numerical is we have all the properties of number. It is number, right? So I can actually add, subtract, divide, and multiply. So I can do all the arithmetical or mathematical operations over this data, because I can say, right, the area of field, like for phosphorus and nitrogen, it is equals to 3. I can add, and that is meaningful. Or I can subtract, or I can do division. So hence it is numerical. And numerical data will have this interval scale of measurement and ratio scale of measurement. But the difference is when we have absolute zero, and when we can be able to perform all the 4 mathematical operations, which are arithmetic mathematical operations, which are addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. This should be in full, and if it is there, it is ratio. When we are able to perform only addition and subtraction operations, which are meaningful, then it is interval scale of measurement. Okay, so categorical data have nominal and ordinal scale. Numerical will have interval and ratio. In interval, we do not have absolute zero. In ratio, we have absolute zero. In interval, we'll be able to do only addition and subtraction operations, and in ratio, we'll be able to perform meaningful addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division operations. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Sir, in the
Aryan,
last, sir, excuse me.
oh, see that's what I'm telling you. Like when you are asking me the questions, right? You should raise your hand. So should not come. Okay. Just okay.
Sir, the
Finish it.
question, yeah. Sir, in the question, the third option is asking for a soccer position. But the thing is, I don't know anything about soccer.
Okay, that is soccer means
At
it's football.
that time, I should guess or I should.
But still, if you see any sports, if you go, is there any hierarchy in the sports? I think mostly no, right?
No.
So yeah, it is like that. But it's okay. This kind of questions will not be there where you can for now you can just search on the internet that what is soccer positions. It's football positions, right? Where defender will be there, midfielder will be there, forward will be there. So
Yes, sir,
yeah,
it's
but
football.
it does not have any ordinal scale because there is no order in that. So it's a nominal scale of measurement. And any sport, if you go, apart from rankings, we do not have ordinal scale of measurement. So if you see the racing also, when these players have the numbers, right, 1, 2, 3, they have to sit on the positions. So one player will sit on first position, second position, third position, but that positions do not have ranking. But when they win the game, at that point the ranking will come, and that ranking is having the order. But when they start for running, right, or I'm talking about the marathon or maybe any case of running competition, there when they start, there is no ranking, there is no order in that. But when they finish the game, they will win the game, and according to their winnings, the ranking will be there. So ranking is different, and the position is different.
Yes, sir, understood.
So what is the answer, sir, in this 10th one?
10th question, yeah. What is? Yeah, ask me the question. You wanted to ask or what?
Number of no, the answer is second one. Number of assignments submitted by the that is interval scale of measurement. That is incorrect. And
Incorrect.
a social position has an ordinal scale of measurement. What is you said?
It is also incorrect.
Incorrect. The education level of a person has a nominal scale. That is also education level. It is not in number, no, sir.
No, that is correct.
Okay, level. Okay, level. Okay.
10 standard. So let's say SSC, HSC, BTech, MTech. So we have the order here, right? We cannot have SSC and after we cannot arrange in any order, right? There should be order. After SSC, we'll go to HSC, like 10 standard, then 10 plus 2, then maybe any bachelor's program, then any master's program, then we'll go for higher studies, right? Like PhDs or something else. So there is an hierarchy in that, right? There is an order in that. So
Mhm.
hence education level of a person should have order. So it should be a ordinal scale of measure. Right? Okay. Aryan?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I wanted to ask you the questions in the order. Okay. Go ahead. Okay, nothing is there. Huh? Okay. Satyendra, then Satyendra, please.
Yeah, no, sir. Thank you so much. So I have a query on the question number 7 and 8, which is activity question 2.2.
Activity questions 2. So today maybe we'll finish this session by 8 o'clock. Okay, exactly at 8 because my throat is not right. So whatever questions, if at all are there, we'll take it in the next session. Okay.
Sure. 2.2,
Yeah.
question number 7 and 8.
7 and 8. Right? So this question number 7 is based on this table, right? Wicket taken by a player. So what is the pie chart representation of the given data? Okay. Okay. So I'll just. I think you guys were discussing this question in between, I guess, right?
Yes, sir. This one.
Okay. Maybe I'll try to
Someone
solve.
has.
Can you tell me the numbers once again? What is variable? What is variable here?
Total 500.
No, variable. Table.
Ball.
Table.
Names a ball.
I'll just write bowler. Okay. Bowler. And this is number of wickets, right?
Yeah.
The number of wickets is what? Is it a variable or is it a frequency?
So variable.
Variable is fine, but it is frequency, right?
Frequency.
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
Okay, what is the bowler? First bowler name?
I'm not able to see the question on mobile. Anybody can answer.
Anil Kumble.
Anil, yeah.
Wickets? Can you? Okay, someone please tell me this. Otherwise, I have to go again.
48.
45. 45. The Amit Mishra is 157. It's 45. Amit Mishra is
157.
Then
Chahal.
Anil Kumble is 45 wickets only.
Yajurvendra Chahal.
Chahal, okay. Let's say Chahal. How much?
100 wickets.
Okay, then
Manav Patel.
Munaf Patel.
73 wickets.
73. Then
Ashwin, 125 wickets. And then total 500.
Okay. So we have to prepare a pie chart based on this. What does pie chart represent? It represents the whole of a part of a whole, right? So out of this 500, how many wickets are taken by Anil Kumble? So that will be my slice of a pie, right? So total, how many degrees are there in pie chart?
100.
360 degrees.
360
degrees.
Because this is a circle, right? Circle is having 360 degree, and we wanted to sorry, we wanted to take slice of this pie, right? So we wanted to give them that many degrees. So how can I? Okay, first of all, I'll do it for degree. So how many degrees Anil Kumble will take? It will be 45 by how much? 500. 500 into 360. That will be my slice of a pie, right? Correct? Is it correct?
But the data is given in percentage.
Okay, no, we'll do that for that also. I'm just showing you for this how to draw a chart, how to find the degrees. So this is one way of finding the degrees, right? You can do it for others, right? Similarly, if I wanted to find the percentages, how many percent of wickets Anil Kumble has taken. So total is total percentage is what? 100. Right. So the number of wickets taken. What is the share of Anil Kumble in total number of wickets?
45% of
45 by
500.
500. This is the share of wickets, right? And out of 100%, that means into 100. I have to multiply. So
9%.
Yeah, so it is equals to 9%. So 9% wickets are taken by Anil Kumble.
Sir, it won't be equal to 45% of 500. Why?
It's not 45%, right? It is out of 500 wickets. Anil Kumble has out of 500 wickets, Anil Kumble has taken 45.
45 wickets.
I will show maybe you can see there are total how many okay, 100% belongs to how many wickets? 500, right?
12.
500.
500, okay.
Percentage, and this is total, or maybe here it is wickets, right? So this total percentage should come out 100%, right? It's out of so out of 500 wickets, Anil Kumble has taken how many? 45. I need to find how many percent wickets Anil Kumble has taken. So if you know this cross multiplication, it will be 45 into 100 equals to x into 500, right? Which is nothing but 45 by 500 into 100, which is equals to x. That's x equals to 9%. Right? So 45 is not percentage here, because percentage cannot go over 100%, right? In this case, if you see, if you say this is as 45%, then this is 125%, right? This is
Yes,
not
sir,
possible,
got it.
right? So similarly, Amit Mishra has taken how many percent of wicket? So right, so
157 of 100.
Out of 500, 157 wickets he has taken. Then
multiply by 100.
Similarly, I can score 100 by 500 into 100. This will be
20%.
Like this, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I think this, which is the correct answer then? Anil Kumble has taken how many?
Second.
Second.
Yeah, 9%. Then 20% by Chehel. Yeah, so like this. You can just calculate the percent. Okay. Okay. And about what? 8.
Sorry, Mayur sir, I gave you the wrong question because I don't have the laptop right now with me.
Okay.
This I understood. I'm unable to understand the concept of 2.5, question number 2 and 3.
Okay. This?
Yeah.
This one?
Yes. Need and more.
Okay. For ordinal variables, mode and median can be same. For categorical data, mode cannot be more than 1. Mode is always greater than median.
So basically, what happened here is I can select whatever I want. I feel which is correct. Okay.
Correct.
But
Yes.
when I submit it, I get what answer I selected is wrong, and I'm
What
able
are
to
the answers?
articulate it.
Okay. We'll see the
I'm
answer.
able to articulate it, but I'm not sure in the exam if any question comes similar to this, I'll be able to articulate it because I will not be knowing the answer at that time. Right now, I know the answer. That is the reason I'm able to articulate it and come to the conclusion. But understanding the concept is a different thing. I have not understood the concept only.
Okay. So here, can you tell me? Option A is for ordinal variables, mode and median can be same. So you can take any example for it. For example, we have seen that size of a jersey, right? Right?
Yeah.
Size of the
Mode
jersey
and
is
median can be same.
Can be same. So option A can be correct, right?
Right.
You're okay with that example? Size of the jerseys, if I arrange, can be same means in one of the cases it should be this statement should be valid, right? So we'll take one of the case as out of 45 students or the players, let's say 23 students have S size jersey, then this is also median and this is also mode. So there are a lot of cases where if I have ordinal variable, in that case mode and median can be same, right? Okay, so that is the correct statement. So I can go for option A. So option A is correct. What about option B? For categorical data, mode cannot be more than 1, but it is not. Again, it is not a correct statement for all the cases, right? When I
But
say
three
cannot,
cases it can be correct.
right? Because if you see in the same example, categorical data, I'll take the size of the jerseys, right? Where I can say that S size is 20, M is 20, and remaining 5 are the mixture of XL and L. So in this case, what happened? There are two modes, right? Or
So how you define categorical?
This is categorical data, right? Categorical data can be nominal or can be ordinal. I have taken one of the example, which is
it can be ordinal. It can be nominal
also, right?
Okay.
Because categorical data have see this scales of nominal scales of measurement and ordinal scale of measurement. These are the scales of measurement for categorical data. But categorical data consists of all the examples of nominal and ordinal, right? You can take any one of the example and you can show that there are several examples where the mode for any categorical data mode can be more than 1. Right?
So what this will be, for example, we have 4 elements. One is 200, second is 200, third is 150, and fourth is 100. So what this 200 would be? It will not be categorical.
No. Okay. First of all, what is 200? Okay, give me the data first. Yeah. So, first of all, categorical data means you have to define something, right? Like that 200 can be the frequency of some categorical data. For example, okay, I'll just write it down. How can you define some? Okay, let's say this is my data. Take any data that there are, let's say, 10 students in a class. Okay, and I have to grade them. Okay, and the grading pattern is there are 4 criteria: S, A, B, and C. Okay, so first student came and he's having, let's say, A grade. Second student came and she's having, let's say, B grade. Then like this, I will have these gradings: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so these are the this is the data of students, right? So in this case, what will be my variable? If I wanted to tabulate this data, my variable will be grade, right? And which are the categories of grade? S, A, B, and C. And I'll have the frequency. Frequency is what? Number of students in this case.
Yes, students, yeah.
So S will have S. How many students are there? 3.
3.
A, 3. 3. And C is 1. In this case, in this data set, what is mode?
Mode is 3.
B. Yeah.
Mode is this, right?
And B. Multimodal.
All these 3 are modes, right? Mode is what? Frequently occurring value. In this data, you can say A is occurring 3 times, B is occurring 3 times, and S is occurring 3 times. So my mode in this case is SAB, right?
Right.
So mode is not 3. 3 is a number, right? 3 is a frequency of occurrence of grade S. This 3 is a it is a occurrence of number, like how many times A is occurring. This 3 is how many times is B occurring. So these are the numbers which are showing me the occurrence of any quantity or entity, right? So here in this case it is grade. So
understood.
Let's say, yeah. So similarly, I can have examples of such other examples. Let's say, okay, do not have any let's say this is ordinal data, right? This is ordinal because I had order, but this is again categorical data, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means I can have multi-modes here. But with the same examples, let's say in a class, okay, I'll take one example where I can have only one mode, where I can say there are students who are having this distribution and A. So what will be my data look like? So again, grade is my variable, which is categorical, and what scale of measurement it is having? Ordinal. So this should be the process where I have to think. So this is my variable where it is of categorical nature and it is having ordinal scale of measurement. Okay. So again, there are 4 categories and I have to arrange them either in the ascending order or in the descending order because it is ordinal. Now the frequency is again number of students, right? So S is how many students are having S grade? 6. A is 2, B is 1, and C is 1. So what is the mode in this case?
S.
Mode is S because it is occurring 6 times. Okay, and one more thing is here, what will be my median?
It would be again S, I think.
For median, what you have to do? Arrange the data in ascending or descending order. So when I arrange it, I'll have S again as median. So if you wanted to show me, I'll show you. Which order you wanted to arrange? Let's say we'll arrange in descending order. Descending, then what will be the first value?
C.
1. Plus B.
A, according to increasing order, the first is very less.
No, descending means what?
Descending,
From
first
high
of all,
to high to low, right?
Yeah, high to low.
Okay, so then I have to start with S, right?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6 SS. Then it should have A, and then we'll have B, and then we'll have. This is my descending order, right?
Okay.
Right. Descending means what? When I should start from the higher order. If I wanted to arrange in ascending, it will be what? They should look like this.
C, B,
C,
A, S, 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 S. So, and what will be my median? Now this will be my median, right? This value is my median, right? The 6th or 5th and 6th observation. Now in this case, we'll have this median.
Sir, can we mod apply in a numerical variable?
Yes, numerical will have definitely. Numerical variable will have in median mode, all the 3 categories. In this case also, okay, we'll finish. No, 1 minute. We'll finish off this first. Here is median.
Okay.
Okay, and this median can easily be seen from this table itself. So, out of 10, if you are divided by 2, I should have 5th and 6th value, right? So 5th and 6th value both are coming here.
Yes.
So that means S is my median.
Yeah.
Right. I can have more than 2 medians also. Suppose in the same data set, if I'll do some changes here, okay? So let's say I have one more A here. Okay. Then in this case, how many? This will change to what? 5, right?
5 and A 3.
5. A will be 3 and 1 1. So what will be my mode here?
S A.
Mode is S. What will be my median?
Mode is S and median would be S A.
S A, right? These 2 medians, right? So now you understand this concept. Okay.
Yes.
If you wanted to take any nominal case also, that is fine. So suppose there are 5 students in the class having names like this. Let's say Mayur. Okay. There is one Mayur here. There is one Nikhil here. Again, one Mayur is here. Prashant. And let's say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are there. So what is how many Mayur are there in the class?
2.
2. How many Nikhil are there in the class?
1 and 1 and 1. Prashant and Ishan, 1
So
1.
Prashant and Ishan are 1 and 1, right? So what is the variable name? Name, and this is what? Frequency, right? So
Correct.
name is what? Categorical variable, correct? And
Yes.
what scale of measurement it is having?
Nominal.
Okay. And then for nominal, we can only define what? Mode. We cannot able to define median because it does not have
Order.
Right? It does not have order. So what is the mode of this data set?
Mode would be Mayur.
Okay. So we can have a multimodal distribution here also, because if I say I have, instead of Prashant, I have Nikhil here. So Nikhil can come 2 times. So mode will be Mayur.
Mayur and Nikhil.
So
This
again
should
we
be
have.
multi-mode. Okay.
So so to come to your question, so for categorical data, mode can not be more than 1. This statement is wrong, right? This is not universal statement. For some cases, so that's why option B, I can definitely say it's incorrect, right? But for option A, I can definitely say that it's correct, because mode and median can be same. There are several cases where mode and median can be same for ordinal variables. Similarly, you can check for option C and option D. You might get
But
that.
yeah, C is the problem here. Mode is always greater than the median if defined. So what do you mean by if defined?
Because if it is a nominal scale of measurement, in that case median is not defined, right? Median is defined only in case of ordinal data, right? Ordinal scale of measurement. So that is if defined. Understand? So when it is defined, when it is only ordinal data, if it is not ordinal data, if it is a nominal scale of measurement, in this case median is
In
not
that
defined.
median would not be there.
Defined, and then I cannot compare mode and median, right? And anyway, we cannot compare median and mode for categorical variable unless it is yeah. So we can compare actually, but yeah, but it is not always greater than the median, right? There are several cases we can reject this claim, right? So that is the thing.
And I heard somewhere ma'am was speaking about the mode and the median would be only taken when the graph would be bar graph, not the pie chart. Pie chart.
Sorry,
so the question is, so I don't know if I was sleeping in lecture or not. So basically, ma'am said mode and median would be taken when we have a graph which is bar graph, okay, not the pie chart.
Okay, but I don't think so. It's like that. Okay, do one thing. Can you write the correct set? Exactly what she said, and what is the context of that? So maybe you can just post it on the.
I'll rewatch the lecture and come back.
Because what happens is sometimes there might be a different context to some, like, right? Because there might be some examples she has given, and for with respect to that example, she might be saying something like that. So that can be also happen. So just see once if the same thing is there. Just write down the the timing of that video and which video it is. We can discuss it about that point. Okay.
Yeah, sure. No
problem. Yeah, last 10 minutes. So yeah, Harsh, Satyendra, I think
I'm the
okay. You are okay. Thanks.
Yes,
You can
thank you so much.
lower the hand. Others, Harsh. I think I have also given the answers to you, right? Or other Harsh was there. I don't know. Okay.
So I want to ask that in Pareto chart, it is always arranged in descending order, or it can be in ascending order also.
It can be. So there are several books, right, where it is written that it can be in ascending, it can be in descending. But most of the books, like 90% of the books, they will use it descending order.
Okay.
So the highest bar will be on the left side and the lowest bars will be on the right side. That is the most common practice, which is used by a lot of textbooks or other books. But there are certain books they can use the other side of it. But both of them are not wrong. Okay, you can use the descending as well as ascending. I think one of the questions is having that problem,
Yes.
right? Leave it. I think that is not the grade assignment question. So, but the answer to that question is yes. You can use
ascending and descending.
Yes. Okay.
Sir, we can make for ordinal data also we can make it.
So ordinal only we can do the ordinal data we have to preserve the order. If the order is in ascending order or descending order already, then that looks like Pareto chart. But in general, what happened is in Pareto chart is mostly used for nominal variables, since we can we are arranging the variables according to their frequencies, right, in a Pareto chart, right? So when this frequencies is higher for a higher order variable. For example, there are search sizes S, M, L, and XL. Okay, and let's say Excel shirts are the frequency of Excel shirt is more. Then what you will do in general, if you wanted to draw a Pareto chart, you have to take that Excel to as your first column, right? Or maybe let's say medium is having higher number of frequency, so you have to take that medium size at the first or at the last bar. But we should not change the order of this variable. So mostly this Pareto chart is used for nominal variable, because in ordinal variable we have to preserve the order. Then hence we called it as a bar chart only, not the Pareto chart. Okay, but it is possible that these frequencies are in ascending or descending order already in the data. So but we cannot say it as a Pareto chart. But anyway, Pareto chart is it's one of the category of bar chart only, right? So
yeah,
but mostly we'll use it for nominal only. For ordinal we don't use it. Okay.
So what's the difference between bar chart and column chart?
Nothing, only bars are arranged in in bar chart bars are vertical and column chart bars are horizontal. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Same thing.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Ayush. So I'll take all last three names. So Pranjali, Ayush, Pranjali, and Priya. We'll close the session. Yes, Ayush.
Yes, sir. Yeah, actually, sir, I have other issue than study. I have issue of exam center.
Okay, what's the problem?
Actually, sir, one day I got a notification for change exam date on JEE based exam. That time I put change my exam center from Bhopal to Patna. In dashboard it's showing its exam center on JEE based Patna. What will be my exam center, in Patna or Bhopal? I'm not from JEE based.
Okay. You are not JEE based student, but the center is used to. Okay, fine. So you just have you approached to support@online degree. So you can just write your query to support@online degree.iitm.ac.in. There, okay, I'll write it in the chat box. Okay, that they will reach out to you within 1 or 2 days. Okay, if that same problem is there for a lot of people, then
actually, sir, I was trying on call, but it was only Monday to Friday.
No, you just that's what you just write it support at the rate. Maybe right now it's study.iitm. I think study. Yeah. Meanwhile, the Pranjali, you can ask your question.
Sir, I have a doubt in activity question 2.2. Question number 1.
Okay, one. So yes, Ayush, I have messaged in the chat box. You can just take that link and you can write it to them. They will answer.
Thank you.
2.1.
No, sir. 2.2. Question number 1.
Okay. Okay, so there are total of 210 students, right? Play sports in SFS. How many students play basketball? So in this pie chart, which color represents basketball?
So green.
Green color. So total of 11.9% students play basketball. So it is 11.9% means 11.9 divided by 100, right?
Sir, I don't know. I mean, I'm also confused.
Okay, just a minute. So there are 11.9% students.
That will be 11.9 into 210.
Yeah, basketball, right? So 11.9% student out of 100%, right? The students play what?
Yes, sir.
Basketball, right? So there are how many total students are there? So total of 100% are there. So I can say out of total 210%. So 210 students, how many will play? So I do not know how many will play basketball. Okay. So X represent number of players by number of basketball players, right? So I have to use this cross multiplication. It will be 11.9 into 210 equals to 100 into X. So this is 11.9 divided by 100 into 210, which is the this is number of students who play basketball.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this X equals to what? 11.9 into 100 into 210. You just do the calculations. It will give you the answer. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more doubt. In activity question 2.1, question number 7.
Okay. Cab driver got the rating as feedback from 20 customers on given day, which are as follows. Okay. So 798 x 69. Okay. These are the ratings, right? Can you tell me these ratings once? I'll just write it down.
Okay, sir. 1 second.
Yes.
Yes, 7, 9, 8, X, 6, 9, 7, 5, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 8, 8,
9, 8, then
9, double 8,
double. Okay.
7, 10, 6, 6, 9, 6, 6, 9. So total 20 numbers ratings are there.
Yeah, correct. So rating is my variable here, right? Okay. So which are the different ratings are here? 7, 8, 9, 6,
5.
5,
Yes.
right? And 10. So these are my ratings. So these are my unique ratings, right? These are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And what are the frequencies? So how many times 5 occur? 5 occurs once. One. 6 occurs how many times? 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Right. 7 occurs how many times? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 8 occurs how many times? 1,
4 times.
2, 3, and 4. 9 occurs how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
10 occurs how many times? 1 and
2 times.
So if you
One another repeating also, sir. X is there. X.
sorry, x is there, but I do not know what is the value of x, right? Currently. So this x can be what? It can be 5, it can be 6, it can be 7, it can be 8, it can be 9, it can be 10. So any one of the ratings of out of this, right? Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Because these are the only categories I am having, right? So total number of frequencies until now is how many? If I do the sum, it will come out as 19, right? That means one is missing because I have I have at 20 ratings, and in that one is missing, which is what? X, right? So this x can be any one of the values of among this, right? So how will I find this value of x? So I need some information to understand, right? So I can have the information of relative frequency, which is I think given here. So if the relative frequency of rating 7 is 0.25, then what is the value of x? So currently whatever data available to me is, out of that 7 is occurring how many times?
4 times.
So and relative frequency of 7, right? So relative frequency of 7 is given how much? 0.25 is given, right?
Yes,
right?
sir.
Frequency corresponding to rating 7 is 0.25. So this 0.25 is equals to what? What is the definition of relative frequency? It is frequency divided by total.
Total frequency.
Right. So total should be how much? It should be
19.
20. No, but actually it should be 20, right?
Yes, sir. Okay.
So this is 20, and frequency, let's say I do not know what is the frequency of 7. Currently it is 4, but I do not know the value of x. So I'm not going for, it can have 5, it can be 6, it can be, so any one of the numbers is there. But let's say I will try to find, so for example, currently I will say that frequency corresponding to 7 is y. I will say y by 20. So y by 20 equals to how much? 0.25. That means y is equals to what? 0.25 times 20, which is equals to how much? 5.
5.
5. So ideally the frequency of 5 should be what? So ideally the frequency corresponding to 7, frequency corresponding to rating 7 should be what? 5. But it is in our data set it is coming as 4. So that means this missing value, this x, should take the value of 7, right? So if I have that 7 value, then if I arrange it again, 7, 9, 8, then instead of x I am writing as 7, 6. So yeah, again I will change the number here. So 7, 6, 9, 7, 5, again what? 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 8, 8, 7, 10, 6, 6, 9. If I prepare a table, so if I prepare a table based on this data, it will look like rating frequency. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Corresponding to 5 is 1, right? Corresponding to 6 is 1, 2, 3. 7 is 5. 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And 10 is 2. Now if you add all these frequencies, it is coming out to be 20, right? 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9, 9 plus 4 is 13, 13 plus 5 is 18, plus 2 is 20. So these frequencies added together is coming out to be 20. Now, and according to the question, my relative frequency corresponding to 7 is how much?
25. Yeah.
0.25. So if I find out the frequency, relative frequency of 7 now, it is equals to what?
5.
Frequency divided by total frequencies. It is equals to 5 divided by 20, which is equals to 0.25. That means this number and this number is coming out same, and hence that missing value of x, we have to replace it with what? 7. 7. So if I replace it with 7, then the frequency corresponding to 7 becomes 5, and then my relative frequency can be equals to 0.25 according to my question, right? It's
Okay,
fine?
sir. And sir, 8 also.
It is simple, right?
It
Now
is same. Yeah, okay.
it is like 4 by 20. It's 0.20.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Last question, Priya. Yeah.
The activity question number 2.3, first question.
2.3. Okay, bar chart is best suited for representing share of cost. No, right? So bar chart is best suited for to show the frequencies or relative frequencies of the categories, and share of cost in of different categories. We can use this one, pie chart. Okay.
Okay.
Grouping of categories.
As it is percentage, so pie chart is the better option.
See, these are actually best practices we have talked about. These are not like you can use bar chart also. It's not like you cannot use bar chart, but best chart you have to use is pie chart, right? So according to lectures, it should be the correct answer should be bar chart is best suited to represent share of cost. It's not correct statement, right?
Why the second one? Grouping of categories in the frequency table is done when we have categories with the same frequency. Can't we group together and can kept as others?
But generally we group the categories when in the frequency table, right? When we have a lot of categories with small frequencies, right? Like we can group them because otherwise what will happen, the categories will become too large. Let's say we have 10 categories or maybe 20 categories, and among 20 categories let's say let's suppose we have total of 100 things are there, and in 100 things 90 things or 90 frequencies are occupied until first 5 categories, and the remaining category share is very less. In that case, what we'll do, you'll say other, and we'll go group all other categories, and we'll say that it is equals to 10, right? So mostly when we have small frequencies corresponding to the categories, and we have large number of categories in a frequency table, then in that case we'll group them. Otherwise, similar categories, same categories, same frequencies is not right way to group the category, right?
That is not the adequate data, no, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
When small frequencies are there, that means generally the data is not much of importance, right? Because it does not give me much of the information, so we can categorize, so we can group this category, and we'll try to reduce the length of the table, frequency table. Okay, so is it completed? Okay, so Harish is there, so last question and then we'll stop. Harish, do you have any question?
Hello. Yeah, I did have a question. So it's a general question. Like the exam we are going to have after the 4th week, is that going to be MCQ based or it's going to be theoretical based?
No, it will not be subjective type. It will be MCQ, MSQ, and NAT type. So NAT means you have to, it's a numerical answer type question. So you have to enter a number. Like for example, when we ask, right? So if you can see the example here, maybe, so this is what? This is MSQ, right? So multiple select questions where more than one options are correct. MCQ is multiple choice questions where only one option is correct. So representation of it is here you can see it's a square, or it's a rectangle, right, or square box. So which is a representation of multiple select question. When it is a radio button or a circular button, so it is what? It is a MCQ. And when you have such kind of questions,
some questions we have where we have to enter
You
the
have to
number.
numerical answer. So this here, right? You have to
Yeah.
write the answer like this. So this is numerical answer type. So only this kind of questions will be there. MCQ, MSQ, and where you have to put the values. It's a NAT. Subjective assignment is not there, where you have to write the elaborate answer is not there. Okay.
Okay. So basically, how we are having the assignment, graded assignments right now?
Yeah, similar.
It's gonna be
Yes.
the same.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. That's the question I have.
Okay. Thank you, all of you. So we'll meet you, I think, on Tuesday, right? We'll meet you on Tuesday. Okay?
Thank you, Mayur sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.